Northern Minnesota lawmakers are sharing concerns with Governor Walz about a proposed marijuana manufacturing facility in Grand Rapids. This comes after the IRRB approved a $10 million loan for the out-of-state company to get the facility going. And as Northern News Now's Madison Green reports, lawmakers are not the only ones concerned.
Bradley Miller is a longtime activist for marijuana legalization in Minnesota.
There's been marches and such that you knew were going to go nowhere, but you did it anyways because it was what you believed in.
He's also the owner of BAM Organics, a small seed shop operated out of his home in Duluth.
I would, of course, like to be statewide and maybe possibly eventually outside the state. But my main focus will be Minnesota and always will be Minnesota.
Miller wrote a letter to the Office of Cannabis Management asking for clarity on what the $10 million loan to Highway 35 LLC will mean for smaller startups trying to navigate the system. Commissioner of the IRRB, Ida Rukavina, says the loan was approved because Highway 35 has the potential for creating hundreds of new jobs and diversifying the economy. Miller understands the investment and what it could do for a community like Grand Rapids, but believes it should have stayed in-state.
I feel that the Minnesota cannabis industry should be built by Minnesotans. We're the ones that really fought hard for this legislation. Have spent, many decades.
Miller says he would like to see a moratorium for out-of-state loans to allow Minnesotans to be the ones to grow the industry. In Duluth, Madison Green, Northern News Now.
The Office of Cannabis Management told us they will continue working with state agency partners as they manage new programs that impact the cannabis industry. And we also reached out to the IRRB for a statement in regards to small business concerns. We've not yet heard back.